For the past 27 days, I've been traveling around the country riding coach on Amtrak in my Great American Rail journey. I just got off of Amtrak's Lakeshore Limited from Chicago. Join me in this video as I explore the historic city of Boston, Massachusetts. Good Sunday morning from Quincy, Massachusetts. So right now, of course, I'm headed to Adams National Historic Park. And it's for John Adams, who of course was our second president, and his son, John Quincy Adams, who I believe was the sixth president. I'll find that out for sure when I get here, but I'm pretty sure he was the sixth president. Maybe seventh. I think sixth. Let's find out. So this part is not the visitor center, which is fine. This is the old house at Peace Field. So I'm going to walk around and check it out for a little while and then head back to my Airbnb to check out of there to go to another Airbnb, because I had to make arrangements, you know, with the change of plans, and the Airbnb I'm at tonight was all booked up for tomorrow, so I couldn't stay there. And again, not a big deal. I found another place. You know, I've been out west most of this trip, and the weather is dry out there. And I'm back in the east now for the first time in quite a while. And granted, it's not the south where I live, but they've had some rain here in the Boston area. And I just checked my weather app, and right now it is 95% humidity outside. And I can tell because I'm not only sweating, but I just feel sticky and yucky. It's not hot by any means, but just the humidity is pretty fierce. Just went through the Adams National Historical Park Visitor Center, so now I'm on my way to the T station to catch the T into Boston. All right, I'm walking around Boston, and right now I'm headed toward Faneuil Hall. I'm hungry. Time to get a late lunch. Behind me is the old State House. I just left the Faneuil Hall Visitor Center, and the park rangers there told me that the USS Constitution and the Bunker Hill Monument is closed tomorrow. So I'm headed that way now. Instead of walking the whole way, they told me I could take the ferry. So I'm going to take the ferry across and then walk back from there. So I'm headed to the ferry right now. I'm on the ferry and ready to take it across the harbor to Charlestown. the boat is actually backing out between two other ferries on each side. I've never seen a boat back up this far before.
The vessel, we have enough life jackets available for everybody aboard, located in a marked closet down below. Please be aware, this vessel does not accept the regular plastic trolley cards anymore.
This ferry ride is fantastic. It only costs $3.70 or something like that. Not very expensive, but it's going across the harbor to Charlestown, and it's just beautiful. I love the views from all around the boat. There's plenty of room. You can walk around. It's great. I think I'm going to walk back, but I might just take the ferry back across. Nice, short, easy ride over here to the Charlestown Naval Yard, and time to explore this area of Boston. I've made it to the Boston National Historical Park and the Charlestown Navy Yard. Time to go check it out. This is so cool right here. They've got a free putt-putt golf course right here at the USS Constitution, and each hole has information about the ship. What a great way to get kids, and anybody for that matter, to stop and read things about something by providing a free putt-putt golf course. I've never seen that before. What fun. Awesome. As a Lego nut, this is awesome. So glad they have this here. Behind me is the USS Constitution, otherwise known as Old Ironsides, and they have it open so we can go on board. So let's go check it out. The USS Constitution is still the oldest commissioned warship afloat. How cool is that? Wow, this is really steep. Again, another really steep staircase. Cabin of the 5th Lieutenant. Cabin of the 4th Lieutenant. These would be some really uncomfortable sleeping quarters, I think. All right, time to go back up to the top deck, up these steep steps. Oh, wow. Not too bad. Nothing like Mesa Verde. What a great attraction here in Boston, and it's totally free. Doesn't cost anything. It's part of our national parks, and highly recommend coming here if you're in the Boston area. This is great. That was a lot of fun. I'm actually going to go back into the visitor center and fill my water bottle back up because I've already walked 8 miles today and I'm parched. I love the USS Constitution. That was great. So now I'm walking uphill towards Bunker Hill because the park ranger back there said that the last climb up to the top of the monument is at 4:30 and it's about 3:45 right now. So he said I need to get there. So headed up that way. Made it up to Bunker Hill. Now I'm in line to do the climb up to the top. 294 steps. That's not bad. It is a hot day, but that's okay. All right, headed up the Bunker Hill Monument. 294 steps. Not too bad. .294 steps to the top, not so bad. Great view of Boston and the surrounding areas. They said on a clear day you can look up and see New Hampshire, maybe some other states as well, I'm not sure. But anyhow, great view up here at the top of the Bunker Hill Monument. And there's nobody up here right now except for me. That's incredible. Well, that was fun. Time to put the backpack on and head downstairs. Good thing I got here when I did. Right after I arrived and got in line, they actually closed it down for going to the top. I guess it's getting close to closing time and the heat and humidity. I guess they, out of precaution or whatnot, they closed it down. So I got to go up, but I was actually one of the last ones to be able to. Anyhow, I'm glad I did because it was a lot of fun, offered great views. Just left the Bunker Hill Museum, and the park ranger said when I cross the bridge back towards Boston, if I make a left, I'll be in Little Italy. That sounds great because I'm starving and I haven't had anything to eat all day long, and that sounds perfect. So that's where I'm headed. Just like in California at Catalina Island, I just passed some kids with a little lemonade stand and they were selling lemonade, so I had to get some, of course. I love seeing that, little entrepreneurs at work. All right, I got a rigatoni. It's very hot, but it looks phenomenal, and I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything today, so this is gonna be outstanding. Can't wait. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. What? This is amazingly good, but it's really hot. but it hits the spot. The pasta is perfect, and it's got Italian sausage and peppers and onions. So good. I just left Little Italy, and now I've walked into this park, and I'm gonna head back to the train station to go to my Airbnb. I'm exhausted, I'm sweaty, I know I stink. I've walked over 11 miles today, and it's been hot and humid, so I've got to get back and take a shower because I'm pretty wretched. Anyhow, it's been a great day so far. Tomorrow's my last full day on this trip, so excited to explore more of Boston tomorrow. This sure is a nice little park right here. They've got fountains for the kids to play in because it's hot. Good morning. It's day 29 of my Great American Rail journey and my last day in Boston. This evening, I'm going to take the Northeast Corridor Amtrak train overnight to Washington, D.C. But that'll be the next video. Today, I still have some Boston stuff to do. Right now, I'm walking to the T station in Medford to go into Boston to drop off some bags at one of the Bounce luggage storage facilities. And then I've got a tour of Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox, scheduled today at noon. So looking forward to that. I see my train's down there. Let's hurry up and get down there so we don't miss it. I made it on the train, and soon we'll be headed into Boston. Right now I have the whole car to myself, so I don't mind filming. Yeah, this is pretty cool having the whole car to myself right now. It's not gonna stay this way, obviously, but headed out of Medford. It's empty right now, except for me. You know, it just dawned on me as I'm riding the T, I've traveled on metro systems in all four corners of the United States on my Great American Rail journey. In New Orleans, I took the streetcar, so that's the southeast, sort of. In Los Angeles, I rode the metro. Up in Portland, I did a metro train from the airport into downtown, and then here in Boston, in the Northeast, I'm riding the T. So all four corners of the U.S. Riding on public metro systems. Pretty cool. All right, dropped my bags off at the Bounce luggage facility. Now I'm on my way to the T to go to Fenway Park. You know, those Bounce luggage storage facilities are great. I use them all the time. If you have bags and luggage and you've checked out at your hotel or Airbnb and need a place to store them, it's easy to pull it up right on the app and find a place. And I've got mine stored until 7 p.m. this evening. My train leaves at 7:55, so it's great to have all those bags out of my hands until then. All right, let's get to the T station. You know, I think this captures Boston pretty perfectly. You got the really old and the really new right behind it. I'm inside the team store, and this is where the tours originate from, and excited to take this tour of Fenway Park. really cool. Headed up to the oldest seats in Major League Baseball from 1934.
Behind you, making room for everybody here. That happened 5 days before we opened here at Fenway Park. Really showing you how historic 1912 really is. We play a team on our opening day here at Fenway. It would be a weird opening day if we didn't, called the New York Highlanders, who switched their name to the Yankees the next year. We beat them in our first game here at Fenway Park. So we like to say here at Fenway we have been beating the Yankees since day number 1. Yes. He was an even better hitter. In his final season with the Red Sox, he had a whopping 29 home runs. Which now we're all thinking, that's not a lot of home runs, Jamie. But the whole team altogether had a combined 33 home runs. He had 29 of them. Little more perspective, he was an amazing player for the team. That wall over in left field, shout that wall out if you know it. What's it called?
Green Monster.
All right, guys, we are not in Toronto anymore. So that is not the Green Monster wall. That is the Green Monster wall. We're in Boston now, guys. That is the Green Monster. We did not put that wall up for seats to get put on top of it. Seats did not come until 2003. 2, 3. Green Monster. Wicked awesome. Follow me up this way, guys, to the Green Monster wall.
This is pretty cool. I love all the history that she's given us. All right, headed outside, walking up to the seats behind the Green Monster.
Because people were just calling them all pesky hits and pesky rats. Now with that, we're gonna head off of this wall, and I'll tell you guys a little.
As you can, just so we can keep everybody together. We've got a few seats down in that second row over there. You can also stand in the stairs, stand behind, but just about everybody up here wants you guys to make these.
Wow, this is really cool. What great seats. I'd love to have a seat here. You can see the whole ballpark except for like right here at the base of left field, or the Green Monster.
Wonderful. Welcome, guys, to the Green Monster Wall. Best seats are in the ballpark. Now, the foul pole in front of us over there. Guys, everything at Fenway Park has a story, including these foul poles. So the foul pole far away from us over there, straight ahead, that is the right field foul pole. That is
What a great view from up here behind the Green Monster. So now we're headed up to continue the tour. Loving this. Great way to end my time here in Boston.
got almost everybody up here. Top level.
Now this is a heck of a view.
You're gonna get in the ballpark here at Fenway. It's still a great view of everything down in step. You see a bunch of numbers on there. Those are our retired numbers, meaning players have made history wearing those numbers, so no current or future Red Sox player can ever wear them. Now I already briefly talked about two of them.
This is the best view so far. We're gonna go behind the press box, then out to the Sam Adams deck.
Right at the beginning of the tour, Gate D, that home plate concourse we were in, right there, that is where that was Cogville.
Right here's the pesky pole.
People really drive themselves up to go to the ballpark, right? Either suit, tie, straw hat, dress shoes, anything to make you feel fancy back in 1946. Goes to show you that you do not need to be a celebrity to be famous here at Fenway Park. Now guys, that is my last official story. That is my last official story for you guys today. What we're gonna do.
I just finished up my tour here at Fenway Park. My tour guide, Jamie, was wonderful. Gave a lot of great history and insight to the stadium, and just a fun tour. It only took about an hour, but a lot of information, a lot of great stops along the way. Very glad that I did this. I just got my hamburger and my tater tots here at Wahlburgers. Looking forward to biting into this thing because I'm hungry. I got the double burger because it was like $2 more than the regular. But good grief, this thing's massive. Look at that thing. Wow. The more of this burger that I eat, the better it tastes. This is a really good burger. This is probably the best burger I've had on the entire trip so far. And these tater tots, man, they're really good too. So earlier today, I took a tour of Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox. And because I'm such a sports fan, and especially a college football fan, I decided to take the T up to Boston College, and I'm gonna walk over here to see if I can see Alumni Stadium. Maybe it's open, who knows? If not, I'll see it from the outside. So anyhow, right now I'm on the campus of Boston College. All right, just approached Alumni Stadium. Looks like there's a gate open. I'm gonna see if I can walk in. Looks like they've got some kind of lacrosse camp or something going on, but I don't care. The stadium's open, so I get to see it at least. So I'm gonna walk around over here to this side, see if I can get a better view. Like I said, it's some kind of lacrosse camp or something like that, but that's okay. Gets me in the stadium. Get to mark off another college football stadium that I've been to. Even though it's not for a game, it's so cool to be here. I'm headed back to the T from Boston College, but I see something over here that intrigues me. It's called the White Mountain Creamery. I think I could use some ice cream about now, so let's go check it out. Well, as you may or may not know, I'm a peanut butter junkie. I love my peanut butter. They had peanut butter, soft serve, frozen yogurt, and of course I got Reese's Pieces to go on top of it. So I can't wait for this. This peanut butter, frozen yogurt is outstanding. Probably gonna be too rich for me to eat all of it, but that's all right. I made it back into Boston, so I've got a few hours before I have to pick up my luggage from the Bounce luggage storage place. So I think I'm gonna walk around a little bit, see what I can find, and just enjoy my last few hours that I have here. Listen, my children, and you shall hear the midnight ride of Paul Revere. I can't remember how the rest of it goes, but I remember that poem from elementary school. Anyhow, Paul Revere statue right there. Let's go head on to the Old North Church. had a great time here in Boston. Right now I'm gonna head back to the Bounce luggage facility to pick up my bags and then head on to South Street Station. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. You know, the Boston Celtics just won the NBA championship, and I'm sitting here with the statue of the legendary Red Auerbach, who was the coach of the Boston Celtics for many, many years and coached them to many championships. How's it going, Red? Be on the lookout for my next video as I take Amtrak's Northeast Regional overnight from Boston to Washington, D.C., and then take the Carolinian from Washington, D.C. back home to Charlotte, North Carolina. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.